We're heading into the 20th of November 2019. We have two tropical systems doing a little dance around the Philippines here today. What is left of Calamigos, also known as Ramon, still lingering here off of northern Luzon. But guess what? Just getting absolutely sheared apart. And we have our newest named storm system by Pagasa, at the very least, that is Sarah, located just here towards the east. Now, first, I do want to let you know Calamigos continuing to weaken. That's why actually the track, I feel, is a bit misleading. It technically is correct. The storm's center may drift towards the southwest, but all of that convection, let's be honest, is really the area we're worried about, is continuing to get skewed towards the north and east. This means that what we're going to be seeing is really the precipitation lack, still some gusty winds across northern Luzon, but also with that center of circulation right in here, that is going to be starting to kind of pull in, almost like a black hole, our tropical depression, soon to be tropical storm, I do believe, Calamigos, as it moves off here towards the northwest. This certainly will take southern Luzon and Visayas out of the picture of being impacted directly from the storm. Of course, outer rain bands, yada, 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 will start to kind of skew over and even over towards the Manila area, but it really is the Cagayan and Isabela coastlines that are going to be hit from this storm. Track from the Joint Typhoon Warning Center, you can see just kind of where the direction is going towards where Calamigos is right now. So this is getting sucked off on there. It is going to continue to intensify, 55 gusting up to 70 knots, according to JTWC. I think we actually could get up closer to 65. I think a typhoon is still possible with the storm system. I'm not saying that won't happen, just because of the sea surface temperatures out here, at least for a short period of time before it starts to get into the same atmosphere that is shearing apart Calamigos at this point. Of course, the rain is going to be a continued issue here. I know it hasn't really been as much as expected across the Cagayan Valley. With this next system moving in, though, still northern Luzon continues to remain the highest threat for the heaviest of this precipitation. So let's take a look. Actually, here we go. Zoom right in here. This is the latest from the European model. Our center of circulation located just off here towards the basically straight east of Luzon. Now, indicated here in blue is the precipitation as that starts to move ahead into your Thursday, heading over towards Thursday night into Friday. We start to see that storm actually make landfall in Cagayan, right around Apari. Very similar track as Calamigos, thanks to the same dynamics really set up. So the highest, gustiest winds will be off here towards the north, with basically the heavier rainfall in northeastern Luzon. This is something we've been expecting for a few days now. Dry air will start to funnel in from the south. So the Bicol region, as for the last week now, I've been getting people panicked questions that they're going to get hit by a major storm system. It is going to actually stay pretty dry from this storm. That's why, actually, I'm going to take just 1 second, and do remember, now, just for a moment, we are going to do a little bit of a teaching scenario here, because I've been seeing a lot of people picking up on the GFS long-range models. Right now, this is the GFS based on the 19th of November 12Z. But what I'm going to show you is, let's go all the way back to, how about the 12th of November, and see how much further the model was picking up on the storm. And that was just, about 5-6 days ago. And really, the model, just that much of a difference over the course of 5 days. This is why, you always got to wait for these storms to develop. Right now, we finally have the storm develop, being warned on as well, and overall, the track definitely much more confidence. Instead of being impacted out here, it is moving well here towards the northwest. That's why when you see those long-range forecasts and what I like to call fear-mongering websites that have been putting out just crazy information for the past week, you always have to sit back, maybe get multiple sources, and just check in and wait for those official agencies. And I get why people are worried. I'm not saying it's wrong to be worried. It's fine. It's just make sure you're worried about the right reasons. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, please post them down in the comment box below. I always appreciate feedback. Just going to continue to track this storm system here today. Meanwhile, back towards the north, nice little CFX snow event going on out here. I'll talk more about this at westernpacificweather.com. Been a pretty good little look at all of that. That's just one big old wind field. So, gusty winds. All right, stay safe out there.